Alright, I'm in trouble. I have a wedding to go to today. I have to leave in around 45 minutes. And I literally just found out, like, text was 5 minutes ago, that there's a dress code. And what I was planning on wearing does not match the dress code. The dress code is garden party formal. So let's take 45 minutes and let's figure something out. Like the literal. So if you don't know what garden party formal is, it's basically just spring colors, light fabrics, but still formal. Working on that, figuring that out. I've had this polo shirt for a while, and it honestly is a little bit small, but I'm planning on wearing a jacket over it, and there's only one way to find out. I'm thinking I pair it with this. God, I hope this works. Okay. It's not bad. I might need to do something with the collar. I think it's gonna work. Belt, obviously. Shoes, I'll figure that out. The pants don't fit how I really like for pants to fit, but beggars can't be choosers. So I think I'm gonna iron the pants and then come back to this and let you see the full thing. So let's see. Alright, we here with it. Let me touch you down some so you can see it. We out here with it. This the fit. I like it. I mess with it. It'll probably stay unbuttoned. Let me add my last little detail. Bada boom. And there we have it. That's it. Got gold watch, gold bracelet, silver chains. I like to mix metals. It's just what I do. I know a lot of people don't like it, think it's ugly, but hey, to everyone their own. Yeah, this is it. I mess with it. I'm gonna rock with it. Unbuttoned's definitely better. Alright, let's do it. Alright, it's a couple days later after the wedding. The wedding was fun. The wedding was great. The outfit was perfect. I had a couple people say I look like a movie star. So I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. So we're gonna switch vibes now. A little bit more lifestyle stuff. A little bit more about my life right now. I'm challenging myself to do something with the group of guys that I'm a part of that I've mentioned several times, the Cobra group. We're doing something called Bulletproof 40, where it's 40 days, similar to a 75 hard, but it incorporates a lot of spiritual stuff as well. And one of the things in that, or really two of the things, is a gallon of water a day and 2 miles a day, whether it's ran or walked. And in my splits, when I lift, I walk. And then when I'm not lifting on those days, I run it. Already did a little bit of lift earlier today, so I'm gonna go walk this afternoon and make it more of like a prayer walk thing. But I'm gonna take you with me on this because there's a lot of great thoughts that come from me on these little prayer walks that I do. And I'm just gonna go knock out these 2 miles. I'm gonna walk to actually go get groceries and then come back, and then we'll do kind of like groceries as well, what I'm doing on the diet side of this Bulletproof 40. Okay, fruit from the prayer walk. I was praying, thinking about really like my action, my intention behind the brand building that I'm doing, the life that I'm living, the life that I'm leading, looking at all of those things and really thinking about God, like what should be the driver of this? What's my intent behind everything? And God just really altered my thought process on love being the driver of purpose. When you look at God and you look at his intention, some of the most heartwarming and also life-changing things that happens in scripture, like the literal gospel story. The driver of the gospel story is love. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son. So if his ultimate driver in action for the biggest, most impactful thing that has changed the world forever is love, then my driver should be love for my purpose. Not what I've seen, not what I've done, not what I'll be able to do, not what I'll be able to have, but instead the impact I'll be able to make. I'm gonna study on this. We're gonna jump to this after groceries when we are done with church tomorrow morning. So we'll go deeper on this, but just hang with me. Let's do the groceries. A little bit of the groceries is actually already put up because I didn't need a ton this time around. So for lunch, I'm going tortellini with red sauce and deer sausage. That will be kind of my lunch. I'm trying to gain a little bit of weight, so I'm trying to eat a little bit more carb heavy, a little bit more calorie dense. So I'm doing that at lunch, so it helps me with energy throughout the rest of the day. I know it's probably going to be a late night, but I don't want to eat at dinner where I do the carbs and then I'm letting that sit overnight. So at night for dinner, I'll do salmon, asparagus, sweet potatoes, and a whole avocado. So there, get a little bit of fat, also pretty lean, just on the side of it being the fish, still high protein. Then in the morning, all that stuff is put away, but that is actually eggs, deer sausage, a little bit of bacon, cheese, and a tortilla. I do a breakfast burrito. I'll eat that and do my amino energy before I work out, creatine after I work out, mix that with a gallon of water, and these 2 meals on top of some snacks like some fruit and different things like that I already have in the fridge as well, cut up from the last time I went and got groceries. It's really been like knockout. Like I feel great throughout the day. A lot of good energy. I also have the potatoes here. I'm thinking about maybe next time I do burritos to add in like a hash brown almost to it, just to add even a little bit more on top of it. But I feel great. This has brought me a lot of good, clean energy through the day just by thinking and being strategic about what macros are actually going into my body at certain times of the day. So if that's something where maybe you feel like you're eating clean, but your energy still fluctuates, try thinking about what type of energy you're putting into your body at certain times for sustained energy over time, doing some of that. That's been a game changer for me. I used to do like my pasta at night and I hated it. Switching it to lunch has made it a lot easier, and these meals are super easy to cook. I just throw the salmon in the air fryer. I throw the asparagus in the oven, and then the tortellini is super easy. Sweet potatoes is also air fryer. So it's really quick, it's really easy, but the intention of this and the goal of this has made me, in the aspect of wanting to be healthy, gain weight, gain muscle, while also sometimes having late nights, trying to build this brand, trying to do all these things at once. Nutrition's everything. It's one of the most important parts, while also budgeting well so I can spend money on clothes and I can do the things I need to build the brand. So it's been so healthy. It's been so good. This is an unseen aspect of what I think makes a great creative is spiritual aspect of a prayer walk, being healthy, doing that, intertwining, doing what's best for my temple in the aspect of spiritual and physical/mental. So get on it if you want to do it, because I promise you it's a game changer and it's helped me a ton. I'm going to talk a little bit more about the whole love thing tomorrow after church, kind of study that a little bit tonight after I do a little bit of meal prep, and then we'll go into everything. So I'm just going to jump you straight to that because I don't want this vlog to be too long and take too much of your time, because you got to get to it too. Love is so much healthier in the space of the pursuit of purpose, the pursuit of a calling, the pursuit of creating. How when love is what pours out of me, the greatest product comes from me. Whether it's how I treat a person or how I make a piece of clothing. When love is the driver, God is the driver. And that's the fruit that's helped me begin to see and walk in a space where I'm creating out of love. So the intention and the beauty and the crafting and the attention to detail and everything that I'm doing, when it flows from a place of love and a desire to love others or a love for what I'm doing, the beauty and the draw and the feel of it is just so much different. And so I'm sitting right now in a space where honestly a couple of days ago it was, oh man, I just need to go get this done. I need to just make this happen, to where now it's like, no. Let me fall deeply in love with the process. Let me fall deeply in love with God and let God's draw and desire and goal of this ministry, this brand, this item, this piece, every step of this process, the logo, the text, the colors, every bit of that, let it flow from a place of love and let it be from an intention of seeing other people fall in love with Christ through it. loving other people through it, doing every sense in this space of living out life, letting love be the guider for that. The greatest of all these things is love. I can speak the tongues of angels, but if I don't have love, it is nothing but a clanging cymbal. So all those things, thinking about it, studying it, looking at it, there's still so much to look at in that. But I kind of just wanted to close this out with the idea of run with love and run with peace. And I think those two things flow insanely well together, because when I'm so in love with a process, I find peace in it. It is my place of peace. It is what I run to for peace. And so when that's the case, I want to run to nothing else but Christ for the peace in my life and for the source of love in my life. I want all of it to flow from the source that doesn't run out. And so it's something I'm still looking at, and something I'll definitely talk deeper on as I study more on that. But I think it's just been so cool for me to experience and see in the last couple of weeks, last couple of days, how love has been the most beautiful driver of seeing purpose flow in my life and what it's done and where it's taken me. So hope you enjoyed this. I really don't know how this video is going to turn out, but I love you. Work from love, work in love, fall in love with God, and just let Him lead this process. I promise it's a lot smoother, and I promise it's a lot healthier for you. So have a great week. See you next week. God bless. Peace.